Hi there, this is Michelle Pescosolido, and I am on the futuristicmarketing.com site that Jonathan Budd and Mark Hoverson have put together, and they've put together a really cool 3-minute quiz that I'm actually going to take live while you watch what I'm doing here, and we go through these questions so you know what it is to expect as I go through each one of these pages, and then we're going to take a look at the results. So when you come to this page, you're going to see a nice little video here. I've actually have it paused here, but it's Jonathan Budd talking about what you're going to do here in this quiz. So I'm going to go ahead, since I've already watched that, and I'm going to fill in my answers. So the very first question is, I feel like marketing will become the primary vehicle for me to create the lifestyle of my dreams. I definitely agree with that. I average about 50 plus leads per day for our business. I do. We do. People love reading my emails. Now, I'm not so sure about that. That's hard to say. I mean, I'm going to say agree, but maybe not strongly agree, because I don't get a lot of people that tell me that my emails are horrible. I don't get a lot of unsubscribes, so I'm going to assume that people enjoy reading my emails. So I'm just going to answer it like that instead of strongly agree, and I'm going to click next. All right, if I was leading a webinar tomorrow night for 100 eager prospects, I would feel nervous and unsure of what to do to guarantee a 10% plus conversion rate of sales. I definitely disagree with that. I love doing webinars. Definitely like when there's a lot of people on the webinars. That's one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to have to disagree with that. I'm very happy I discovered internet marketing. I would have to say strongly agreed, just because I've got more time to spend with my family. Bill was able to quit his job, right, Bill?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He was able to quit his job. We pretty much, can do whatever we want, whenever we want, and we're traveling more than we ever have in our lives, and it's amazing. So I'm very happy that I discovered this. If 100 new people joined my team or purchased my products tomorrow, although I would like the money, I would feel uneasy because I don't have processes in place to deal with all the new customers. I'm going to disagree with that. I mean, if 100 people have bought, my Facebook product, that has happened overnight. I have things in place. Sure, I get a lot of customers that'll email me, but you know what? You just deal with it as it comes along, but we do have things in place, so I'm going to disagree with that. All right, when I have a serious business challenge, I can easily get a proven mentor on the phone to help me out. I am going to strongly agree with that, because one of the things that I learned early on when I got into this business is get aligned with a mentor, a proven mentor who can help me out. And that for me early on was Mark Hoverson, who actually, him with Jonathan Budd, created this quiz. So I've got a couple of mentors now that I could just easily pick up the phone and get a serious business challenge solved immediately. All right, and I'm very thankful for that. I easily generate 100 plus leads per day and feel confident I could successfully run an advertising co-op to provide cost-effective leads for many of our affiliates. I definitely agree we could run a co-op. We can easily send out solo ads. We can easily ramp up our PPC campaigns and generate 100 plus leads a day. So I'm going to agree with that. People love watching my videos. I'm going to go ahead and strongly agree with that, just because we have gotten a lot of feedback. I know that one of the things, I was just speaking to some people last night, and they were talking about, even when I was just starting out, the fact that the videos were so authentic, so real. I wasn't afraid to just do a video on one take, make a mistake, be open about it, and move on. So I think that resonated with a lot of people, and I don't get people saying, oh my gosh, your videos are horrible. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. All right. I'm currently up to speed on Facebook's newest timeline changes and keep myself educated on the newest advertising trends as they happen. Well, I'm going to have to strongly agree on that also, because I'm a Facebook marketer. We have a Facebook course that's completely up to date with timeline changes. Definitely, we are on many social media lists where I stay up to date with what's going on with Facebook, what changes are coming down the pipeline, and I'm always notifying our followers of what's happening with Facebook. All right, number 11, at the very most, I feel like internet marketing will only be a part-time hobby for me. I'm going to have to strongly disagree with that just because internet marketing is full-time, so it's definitely not part-time or a hobby for me. I take it very seriously. I definitely don't want to change the lifestyle that we're living right now, so internet marketing is definitely full-time. I have created at least one video sales letter that has produced a 5% conversion rate to sale. Yes, strongly agree, that has happened. All right. Sometimes I feel I am building my online business alone and have no one to talk to about my fears or struggles. I'm going to have to strongly disagree because I've got Bill who's sitting right behind me here.
What up?
And so I'm not alone. He's always here for me to talk to. And again, I can always contact my mentors, and other good friends here in the industry. I easily generate 25 plus leads per day, no problem. Yes, strongly agree. We do that pretty much on autopilot without even paying for advertising. When I see other leaders who are crushing it in their business, I believe I could come one of them too. I'm going to strongly agree with that. I think that mindset is key when it comes to being successful in this industry. And when I see another leader crushing it, what it does for me is it gives me the confidence in knowing that it can be done. And I'm going to try every way possible to make sure that I replicate that and do it also. All right, so number 16, I feel nervous about spending money on paid advertising because I doubt I would get a return on investment. I'm going to strongly disagree with that because I do spend money on advertising. I'm not afraid to take a risk. I'm not afraid to test. I'm not afraid to fail, learn from it, correct it, and find something that does work. Number 17, I feel scattered and not as effective as I could be. I'm going to go disagree on that. Because I feel like that we have a routine down, Bill and I, and just, especially myself also, because I know this says I could be, to where I make sure that I get the money producing activities out of the way every single day. There are times where sure I might get distracted, but for the most part, I'm always doing what needs to be done each and every day for our business. If more internet marketers knew the stats I was getting on my capture page and how I am able to convert those leads into sales, they would want to become a teammate or affiliate of mine immediately. I'm going to strongly agree on that. What do you think, Bill?
Yep.
Totally. Definitely. I mean, if people knew our stats, well, that sounds a little arrogant, honestly, but I'm just going to be, this is a quiz. I'm putting myself out there, being transparent and letting you see what my answers are here. So it's almost not fair, but I'm going to be honest. If nobody were watching this, I would say this too, because we do get some pretty good stats when it comes to converting leads into sales. All right, number 19, I easily generate 10 plus leads per day at no problem. Yeah, definitely. I don't feel dependent on one traffic source because I can easily get leads from several different sources. Strongly agree. Solo ads, blogging, PPC, PPV, Facebook marketing. Yes, we can generate leads through many different sources. Number 21, my business is automated enough that I would be able to go on vacation for 2 weeks straight and my business would still profit about the same amount of money. Am I reading that wrong? We have gone on vacation many times for almost 2 weeks, and we were still definitely profiting and came home to a mailbox full of checks. Next, that's it. So let's see what the results are. Michelle, send me my results. That was fun. Look how quick that was. I hope everybody's taking this quiz. This is a lot of fun. All right. 100 and wow. All right. Don't kid yourself. These results you get when taking this assessment are shockingly powerful and reveal precisely how you compare to other marketers. Once you are armed with this information, you can systematically improve your score as a marketer. As your score goes up when taking this quiz, I absolutely guarantee, that's Jonathan, Bud, and Mark, the amount of money you're earning in life will rise staggeringly fast. Staggeringly fast. Here are your results. All right, awesome. 104 out of 105. So here's the breakdown. It looks like expert in things. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if I'd call myself an expert. I would say that I definitely am always open to learning more and converting more, obviously, since I missed the perfect score by a point. But I am I'm definitely pleased with these results, but I would say that I still have a ton more to learn. Definitely, I'm still always open to being coached and masterminding with other great leaders in this industry to, improve upon our skills and learn new things that can take our business to the next level. So thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed going through this with me, and I hope that you also are taking this, because it is a really good quiz for you to take and see where you can improve upon. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.